And the amount of people I could even conduct a rational, logical, philosophical conversation with is almost nil. Because this is how childish the average person has been made in their cult-like belief system. Like you said earlier, often the most quote-unquote educated, meaning the people who have been run through the occult educational ringer, the gauntlet of deep mind control-based so-called education in the education system, the people who are in that deep level of so-called education are the people who actually think they know and that they're in the know way more than the average uneducated so-called person. They have less common sense than the uneducated individual, because the deepest aspect of ignorance, the height of human ignorance, is when someone radically believes and fervorously believes that they know because of their so-called educational upbringing, when they absolutely have no clue whatsoever, and all they've been given through that educational upbringing is a total system of indoctrination into a worldwide cult. That's how ingrained this cult belief system is in the general population. And that's the power of the occult. That is what the dark occult does. That's why people have to understand this knowledge that is held by the few is always going to be converted to a power differential over the ignorant masses of humanity for as long as they look at the word occult and they respond with their religious programming and they say, oh, the occult. Occult means evil. It means bad. It means satanic. We can't look into that. We don't want anything to do with that. We want to believe in our religion, and your religion was given to you by the dark occult. And that's the other thing. Everybody believes their religious beliefs in their cultural religion, like Christianity or Islam or Judaism or Taoism or Hinduism or Buddhism. My religious beliefs of my culture are unadulterated and pure. There was never any infiltration into my religion, just everybody else's religion. That's what was infiltrated by this dark priest class. But mine was never touched. It's unadulterated and pure, and my beliefs are totally 100% correct and pure. Yeah, keep telling yourself that. Once again, the first and foremost dictum, or the first and foremost mandate, the law of awakening, the very first and foremost law of awakening to truly higher consciousness is, and this was the first rule of every true awakening school of mystery tradition knowledge and teachings throughout human history that were trying to pull people out of this mind control cult and get them to understand their own sovereignty and their own true spiritual worth and look into themselves and the deep aspects of their own psychological makeup and subconscious mind, and then look at the laws of nature and the laws of behavioral consequence and then align their behavior to those laws. Every single solitary school of true deep mystery tradition knowledge and occult knowledge throughout human history, the first and foremost law, the first and foremost rule of every one of those traditions of teaching and learning was stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to yourself that your tradition or your upbringing or your culture or your cultural religion was somehow untouched by this priest class. That's where everybody is at. My system is the best and works and is pure, but everybody else's is just totally adulterated and co-opted and taken over. No, they're all infiltrated and taken. None of them are leading people out of the darkness and into the true light of knowledge and wisdom.